Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back to your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about a lot of things happening around Hedera and what is about to cause Hedera to explode in value. So with that in mind, I hope that you are all having a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are out there in the world. Hedera continues to level up every single day. And it's actually kind of crazy to me because this is one of those projects that it seems like all of this good stuff is happening and we're sitting here just waiting for the price action, because ultimately speaking, that's what we are waiting for. It's like everything is going good except for price action, and we're waiting for Hedera to fully take over. And I do think what we just got from the Hedera team is going to be that. But first, let's look at a few things. So transactions on the mainnet have been pretty stable around almost 2,000 TPS. If we go over here to Metrica, we could see that the average TPS in the last month has been about roughly 1.65K, almost 4.3 billion total transactions, max TPS almost 8,000. And in the last day, this has been the overall transaction. So almost 136 million exact, roughly 1.6K transactions per second. And then the 1 week, that's what the 1 week looks like. It's pretty crazy year to date, though. I mean, we've been following this for a little bit of time. Year to date transactions have been very, very exciting to watch because it seems as though it's heating up more and more. I'm very excited for a lot more enterprise grade applications to go live to really kind of ramp up the transactions, because although these transactions are great, it's not providing a significant amount of value to the network just yet. But active accounts, guys, account growth has been pretty crazy to watch, even in just the last week alone. If we go to the month, right? If we go to 1 month, check out the account growth on Hedera. It just goes to show you that there is a lot of activity around Hedera. People are starting to realize how big of a deal Hedera is becoming, and also how efficient it is to utilize in terms of NFTs, transactions alone, or even just, getting paid and, paying out people. So I do think that Hedera is now starting to steal the show a little bit, but we are here for Hedera to truly take over. And I do think that we're getting there. Now, also, like I said, upgrades are happening pretty much every single day. We just got a huge announcement from the Hedera team, the release of services software version v0.49 in May of 2024 introduces a significant engineering update to the core code run by Hedera consensus nodes. Now, if we go over here, there's a lot of information on this page that we can pretty much just avoid. I did go and summarize it fully with the help of ChatGPT, and we have key highlights include significant engineering update. Core code of Hedera consensus nodes has been substantially refactored. The new version v0.49 has been modularized after 12 months of development. And we also have simplified and scalable code base. Modularization simplifies the code base, enhancing manageability and scalability. Introduced new abstractions that separate concerns within the code. Facilitates easier collaboration and faster development of new services. Increased flexibility and stability. Flexible in service creation and modification. Enable synchronous mode operation and use of tools like Hardhat for testing. Improved stability by eliminating previous issues, enhancing network robustness. Also, extensive testing to ensure reliability and seamless transition. Thousands of unit tests, over 1,600 HAPI, end-to-end tests for backward compatibility, performance and chaos test, reconnect test, and continuous migration test, differential testing with billions of mainnet transactions replayed, testing supported SDKs and engaging with partners in PreviewNet and testnet environments, aim to full backward compatibility with minimal impacts on existing users. And then future outlook, revamped code base offers a more intuitive platform for developers, encourages contributions from the global developer community, and Hedera continues to evolve towards a developer-friendly and secure ecosystem, which, yes, this is the key thing around this, right? These are the important parts in terms of just the overall issues with the network, making sure that it's more robust, making sure that it's more scalable, things like that. It enhances the entire, network, and this is to help improve and ultimately build upon the network becoming more and more developer friendly to allow for more applications to be built, more builders to come over, etc. You need to be a part of the free Discord right now. With over 2,900 plus members a part of this Discord and a ton of great insights dropped in here every single day. Discussions 24/7, 365 around crypto, free gems, free trading strategies. Guys, you need to join this free Discord now and get access to all of this, especially right now. It is the best time to be a part of it as the market is heating up. If you guys do want to join this, there's a free Discord link down in the description below as well as in the comments below. What are you waiting for? Join today. Now, let's get into what is going to cause Hedera to explode in value and ultimately users later this year. Well, let's look into it. So first and foremost, we've just recently talked about the Hedera Q1 2024 report, which did highlight DeFi specifically. Quarter-over-quarter metrics, active addresses 154%, DeFi TVL 87%, and also DEX volume 408%. This is very significant growth, and it highlights DeFi itself. Now, we do know that SushiSwap is the big driver of all of this. And even if we go over to SushiSwap, we can see right now, TVL, 100 and almost 5 million, trade volume, almost, it's like roughly 1,227,939,998. So pretty significant trade volume. Market cap, almost 74 million for sauce itself, circulating sauce, stake sauce, and all-time trades over 4.3 million. Love to see it. Now, like I said, as we really look at SushiSwap, this is an absolute killer of a DeFi application. And when I say that, it is aiming to kill a lot of the big players around the DeFi space, and it has been doing a very good job at that. Now, we've been talking about TVL on Hedera. We've been talking about how efficient Hedera is for DeFi applications, and it continues to be a big player around the DeFi space. Even if we go right now over to the DeFi area on Hedera, the next generation of finance, and it is because of the low fixed fees, blazing fast transactions, immediate settlement, and modern development workflows. And now with a lot of these upgrades happening around the network, it provides an even better experience for DeFi and finance itself. Now down here we have TVL, we have active smart contracts, over 9,255 active smart contracts, over 101,000 smart contract transactions in just the last 24 hours as well. This is very significant. And the overall ecosystem is very substantial for Hedera as well, which is a very big plus one. Now, if we look at this, right, we're also now starting to see Hedera being talked about heavily in terms of social activity. We actually see Hbar being the third largest player here in terms of top DeFi projects by social activity, which is a very big sign of what's to come for Hedera. Now, outside of this, going back to 2022, we saw some pretty big updates around Hedera. Specifically, you guys probably remember the Hedera heat wave, which was the summer. The summer of 2022 is when Hedera started to heat up in a very large way around NFTs and even DeFi. And it was because Hedera Hashgraph gets a $155 million fund to drive DeFi development. And this was a very large move. And in fact, it was a big game changer for the entire Hedera DeFi ecosystem. And like I said, as we look at it right now, as all of these upgrades are happening, as Hedera continues to steal the show, what did we just get? Well, just wait a second. We're going to go and look into it. But first, I want to talk to you guys a little bit more about SushiSwap because this year we started to see some very large changes happening around SushiSwap. For an example, records were getting set pretty much every single day. $20 million in 24-hour volume, $50,000+ in fees for liquidity providers in one day. Also, we saw $100 million in terms of TVL achieved back in February. Also, number 18, SushiSwap was climbing the ranks. And like I said, it was, overtaking a lot of big players in the space. And then also we hit $1 billion in total trade volume. And even right now, like I said, we are starting to gain some momentum on those big statistics. Now, guess what we just got that is going to even ramp all of this up even more? DeFi Spring. We're excited to announce DeFi Spring, an incentive campaign injecting up to $100 million to help scale the Hedera network's maturing DeFi ecosystem. Alongside strategic partners, we hope to introduce new users over the coming months to the efficiencies of DeFi on Hedera. And when we go to fully read this, we could see that together with the ecosystem projects like SaucerSwap, Stater Labs, C14 Team, CoinGecko, and with more to be announced, we look forward to amplifying awareness of accelerating access to and catalyzing commerce in the Hedera DeFi economy. On Hedera, users can experience a combination of high speeds, minimal fees, and the absence of minor extractable value or front running over transactions, in turn elevating the overall user experience. Alongside this, with platforms such as DaVinci Graph and HBAR Suite, and wallets such as Hashgraph Pack and also Blade Wallet users can leverage the power of the Hashgraph to create their own projects and tokens in minutes. Over the coming weeks, we look forward to welcoming new users to the burgeoning token economy and DeFi ecosystem on Hedera. You can learn more about DeFi Spring. And when we go over here, guys, this is going to be very, very exciting. In my opinion, this is going to have that same effect as when we got that original $155 million fund for DeFi. If you guys do remember, back in 2022, Hedera started to heat up in such a massive way, and it was because of all of these major funds. And then in 2023, we saw the network really heating up as well, which just complemented this as well. But now we have another $100 million coming to the DeFi ecosystem, and this is going to promote even more growth. And we have the HBAR Foundation launches DeFi growth initiatives as TVL soars 87% in Q1. The campaign aims to scale all facets of Hedera's DeFi ecosystem. The HBAR Foundation is excited to announce the launch of new initiatives designed to further activate, cultivate, and scale the Hedera network's maturing DeFi ecosystem. Since late 2021, the foundation has supported over 200 projects, development teams, startups, and businesses building on Hedera. In turn, these projects spur significant compounding ecosystem growth. Here's a look at the few top-line first quarter network metrics in 2024. Average TPS, 1,052. Average daily active users, 16,800. Average daily new users, 8,400. Among the work we're most proud of is the creation and development of the Hedera DeFi ecosystem, showcasing how the network speed, scalability, and fee structure allow for a better user experience. And now that many critical infrastructure elements are up and running, the ecosystem is ready to take the next steps on its way to Hedera DeFi 2.0. We've put together the following framework and enlisted the help of a few friends to help optimize the DeFi experience for everyone from beginning to end, regardless of their current level of expertise. Please note that this is a very high level outline. We're continuously updating everyone as we iron out the details and bring new partners into the fold. Let's dive in. In total, up to 100 million HBAR will be circulated throughout the DeFi economy. Amplify awareness. So it's actually 100 million HBAR. I do apologize. I thought that it was $100 million, but it's actually just 100 million HBAR, but it's still a very significant amount of HBAR that will be, there to promote the DeFi economy. But regardless, amplify awareness, educate new crypto users about Hedera through CoinGecko's Learn to Earn, celebrate Hedera network interoperability through the Axeler Galaxy Quest, accelerate access, support the new DeFi participants through SaucerSwap's HBAR Discord faucet, fee-free purchase of Hedera ecosystem assets through C14, support a bridged asset ecosystem through SaucerSwap liquidity mining incentives for bridged assets, catalyze commerce, enable more robust Hedera token economy through SaucerSwap liquidity mining incentives for key HTS assets, amplify Hedera network TVL through SaucerSwap volume-based rebates, Stater liquid staking, and also third-party liquidity injection across DeFi ecosystem. We're hyped to kick everything off and are confident these initiatives will bring efficiency, excitement, and even more HBAR bearings to Hedera's DeFi experiences. And while it's fun to think about where we're headed, it's just as important to look back, contextualize what it took to get here, and note a few infrastructure components that are still in progress. So far, we've worked hard to support the development of the following infrastructure components of the DeFi ecosystem as reflected in the initial crypto economy stack. And these are wallets and front ends. So self-custodial wallets, Hashpack, Blade, Kabila, Arculus, Tangent, and also DCENT. Staking account, 800. Stater liquid staking, and then also DAO tolling, Hashio DAO, Galaxy DAO tolling. Aggregators, liquidity management, Ichi. Markets, DEXs, and AMMs. SaucerSwap, HeliSwap, and also Pangolin. Tolling, Pyth, Supra, Validation Cloud, Archaea, Hashio for node infrastructure, DApp Radar, DeFi Llama, and also the graph indexing for data visibility on ramps. This is BitGo, HexTrust, Zero Hash, DFNS, Bridges, Hashport, Axeler, also payment service providers, C14, AmoonPay, Banksa, Transact, Simplex, and also even Zero Hash. And then we also have units of value, HUSDC, and then also the stablecoin studio. Although we've made quite a bit of progress, we're still a few components of this stack that remain priorities, which is wrapped HBAR, credit markets, derivatives, interoperability solutions, and also HUSDC. So listen, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot to focus on when it comes to DeFi on Hedera, but this is going to promote even more adoption growth around the DeFi market. And this is up to 100 million HBAR. This is a very significant amount of HBAR, and it's very on par, in my opinion, to what we saw back in 2022 with a lot of the growth happening around Hedera. I think that this is going to be a game changer. I think that this is going to promote a lot of growth. We already started to see DeFi on Hedera heating up in a very large way. I think that this is going to be similar to the heat wave that we saw back in 2022. And this is going to promote even more growth, bring even more users and adoption to the network, especially when it comes to DeFi. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.